Watch the outside.
Stood have eyes on you.
Hell and I are moving to the second floor.
Yep.
6 of them? Ha, bullshit.
We'll find them, alright.
Go up.
One way or the other.
We're going up to.
You know exactly why.
I'm moving this way, Hill.
Yeah. Oh, to the right!
Hail Miles, how's it looking?
Feeling
I
alright.
believe we're on your other side. Be wary.
I'm gonna get shot on for that. They're just gonna believe me about healing right there and calling it. I'm good.
Alright, Hill and I are gonna double back to the original staircase we came from and hit the third floor.
We got a hostile. Outside and back.
Nazi shit.
Whoa, Barker.
That's blue and blue over there. Be careful. That was you? Goddamn me. We're on
Get hit?
third. There ain't nothing.
There ain't shit. The stairway, I'll check mine.
Alright, building clear. Yeah, we're going to the roof. We're on the roof, yeah. We already.
So,
Holy I thought you guys are coming up a
Orson.
different way. Pause. Yeah.
Medical attention.
Oh my god, bruh. The hell?
that'll do it.
Have you ever considered bandaging yourself?
Consider securing the area.
The mission.
No.
Exactly.
Who the fuck just climbed up there? Hill. Never thought I'd see Hill of all people climbing.
I just want to get this done.
Hey, how do you
Fast.
get that mod to work?
You gotta
Guess-
find the key.
I don't know.
Everybody, me and Bog are gonna join you on the roof.
Good.
I climb from time to
Need
time.
morphine?
I don't know.
Or you're not in serious pain. Fine.
Are you okay?
Damn, you're dead.
You did a terrible job, Orson.
Got him! That was not fair.
Orson! Perfect timing.
Suitable position with enough cover. I want you to look at
Missed
that. I
my
want
arm.
you to jump on us again.
Fucking
Watch
blasted
the,
that
watch the
man
main
off.
entrance. Put it like that.
Guess I'm the
many
king
holes
of
in these
jinx
walls
now.
anyways.
You seal. That's a nice
Okay.
lightning bolt.
That's almost a full box. Status, everybody. How you looking? Fine. I'm
Good.
hurt. Excuse what? You missed my left arm.
Fuck off, no I didn't. You got
Alright,
shot.
all enemies have been eliminated. Meet me near the entrance.
Stitching you, no!
No lie, I
Alright,
was
then,
thinking,
man,
how
let's
many people did we
go.
kill? Because I got 2.
You're good. Just break your legs.
Just missed. Oh, there's a guy here.
Oh yeah, I killed him.
Good for you.
Morris. Alright.
That's Morrison.
I will come forward. Despite me telling Morrison to get underneath the staircase, I didn't see him actually move. I shot another guy who was coming out of the building. I snapped back left, saw a figure underneath the stairs, and almost headshotted Morrison.
No, I was a dumbass.
I shot Morrison because he walked under me.
That's why it's yellow in the first place.
And we all make mistakes, but since it's your mistakes, they are my mistakes because I'm leading you. It's all my fault in the end.
If I die, it's your fault? Hell yeah.
I
Yes.
think, other than the 2 blue on blue accidents, it went pretty smoothly. As for Bruder, it's a bit more difficult for you because usually a fire team consists of 4 people, not 6. So it's a little bit more difficult to micromanage. Like Barker was too far behind, but if you have 5 people on your command, I understand that it's shitty to
I did
keep
tell
track
him
of
to
everyone.
stay behind for that moment so that he can cover us in case anybody gets up on these galleries there. Yeah,
Okay, that's all right with
I
me.
also told him as soon as we reach the building that he can pull after.
Yeah, just when you do something like that, either make sure he moves soon after, or he has someone else with him that waits with him, because if he gets ambushed from behind or something, there's not much that you can do while over at the building. But other than that, it was good. We will do one other thing. This time we won't assault the factory. By the way, there's ammunition. It's great if you need it. I will draw up a patrol route for you that you will just follow in a wedge formation. And there will be 2 enemy patrols that will encounter you at a random time. If they fire at you, you have to fight back. If you see them first, then you are free to engage them first. And choose the appropriate formation. Of course, if you're assaulting and fighting an enemy unit, it's always good to be in light formation. If you're just moving around, wedge formation is the best choice. Let me figure out a good spot real quick. I will draw you up a route. Remember that when you're in wedge formation, that someone should be watching each direction. So obviously the team leader already got the front. So the guys at the back should be watching hard left, hard right. And the other guys should be watching slightly left, slightly right. So you have as much visual coverage as you can have. Okay, I think I found a good spot, actually.
Also, sorry about lighting up Miles at the Christmas tree.
It was hilarious.
How bad was he?
Like 10 wounds, my dude.
Pretty sure I unloaded like 10 rounds in him.
And he's still alive.
2 more comments I have. The first one is unrelated to what happened in the factory. If you get ordered to suppress a building, this is usually so the enemy doesn't even get a chance to fire at you. If you are someone who's not suppressing at the moment but have a loaded rifle and you see an enemy coming up at the window and you can shoot him, then of course you shoot him. Another thing is, if you're moving out in a wedge formation and you take fire from a unit you haven't seen before, you don't wait for orders to break formation. You break formation and search cover if any cover is nearby, and then wait for the orders of your team leader unless he calls you into a formation or something like that. So if you get fired at, don't wait for the break formation command. The first thing you do is search cover so you don't get shot, because your team leader might have to figure out where the enemy is first before he can order anything against him. Obviously, return fire if you can, unless your team leader tells you to not fire at all. Okay. Where's my pencil? I've drawn it on the map. You just patrol along that line. A circle, you just do it one time, and on this patrol, a small one, you will have 2 encounters with enemy units. Your job is to destroy them and to take as few casualties as possible. Casualties can happen, especially currently. Remember, I have instant death enabled, so if you take a headshot, you are not just unconscious, you're dead. So make sure you don't get hit, and it's the enemy instead. Any questions? Okay, I will TP us there.
Now if I can get there first. Darn it.
Okay, Okay, Ruder, you have any questions?
Oh,
They're going 20.
Okay, just follow the patrol route counterclockwise. Counterclockwise.
Okay, everybody, which have you right behind me? No, wait, which have you left this time?
Oh, we got.
Gotta keep you springing fresh, right?
Miles here.
A maverick.
What position then?
Miles seems to be AFK, so
An OMG.
Oh, I didn't see.
wedge heavy left means LMG on the left of the team leader, Grenadier on the right. Since the Grenadier is not there, whoever else forms up on the right.
Exactly.
Okay, whoever is down the right, the left side, all the way back, get on the right side.
I know it's confusing, but if suddenly a member on one of the flank falls and the other flank has two more members than the other flank, feel free to join the other side unless you're a Grenadier or a Rifleman, obviously.
Everybody, let's move. Should we take fire first? We'll break information here that you are to look for the nearest cover that you can get and wait for further orders. Should you spot an enemy, report it, and then we're gonna decide how we're gonna open fire on them.
Remember, y'all who are in the forest. Be closer. In addition, I'm exhausted.
Everybody walking.
One bitch.
If you need to rest, feel free to. It's your decision.
Ow. My face. Got shot in the face.
Morrison, stop complaining.
Movement.
Yeah, helmets are good.
Everyone gets shot once in a while.
Not in your bag.
Everybody else is still up. Do you see anything still moving?
I don't see any more contacts.
Alive.
Good job,
Okay,
you
get
took
back
out
to
the
me.
first enemy patrol.
Back to me, we're gonna rest for a minute.
That was very good, no casualties except for Morrison catching a bullet, but that happens.
Remember to pull security or just also remember to watch your hunger and food at first meter.
Looking direct southwest, I see some structures,
Pulling security. Enemy
buildings.
can come from any side, anytime.
What are you seeing?
Southwest, there's some buildings over there. They might have come from that direction.
You should do that automatically
we're
whenever
only
you
going on
hold,
patrol.
even if your team leader is not specifically telling you to.
We're just passing by that one on the patrol route.
Nope, wrong one.
Okay, everybody wedge behind me. Everybody good to go for a little hustling again?
Yep.
1 second, I'll teleport Miles to you.
I'm out of sig.
Remember, he's a grenadier, so make sure he's in the right spot. Or quote unquote grenadier, rather. Are we missing somebody?
Miles? There he is. Okay.
No, mine was not moving for a moment there.
I was at.
Oh, I think we're missing something. We're an uneven number now, aren't we? An even number.
First of all, that and something can't be right because currently you're on a wedge heavy left while the machine gun is on the right. That can't be correct.
Oh no, I just said a wedge behind me, so they're right.
No, because on a heavy right, the right side should have more people.
Morrison.
So if you want a heavy right, that means 3 people should be on the right, 2 on the left.
Morrison moved to the right.
That's what I mean, but I'm missing somebody.
You're not missing anyone. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Who are you missing? I mean, Miles and Barker are sitting next to you. Hill is next to Miles.
You got everyone. Morrison was on the wrong side.
What the fuck up?
Everybody pull closer together a little bit. Right, we're moving again. Also, I think I don't see Morrison anymore.
I'm on the far right.
I can fix that. Hold on.
The fleet.
Should be fixed now.
God damn it.
Yeah. Everybody hold, let's wait for Morrison to come.
Building
I
to
hope
the
they
left.
fix that fucking glitch one day, it's so annoying.
I'm here.
Okay, let's move.
Yo, you suck.
Left side, keep an eye on that building.
I like you too, Morrison.
You suck.
Everybody, we're about to turn right, make way.
Oh, I see guys way far up, a few hundred meters, and the edge of the tree line.
Everybody stop.
Yeah, there's 311.
Okay, everybody line up right on me. Yeah, let's see if we can't get them by surprise. When you can get a good shot, open fire. Otherwise, you just wait until they open fire on us. Alright, LMG's in position. Oh, you're moving with us, I hope.
should get much closer than this.
Okay, everybody, when you can get when you can get a line of sight fire.
I don't even see him.
If you're not moving and firing, remember to look for cover.
Everybody, let's advance. Bushes right in front of us. Everybody rally on me.
Good job, second patrol eliminated. If you'll make this third patrol just for the hell of it. Good job so far. So keep going.
Let's get back to the line for a second. Lose formation. After that, we can form up again.
MP5 is better.
Honestly, it did low recoil, but still a B.
Okay, everybody, wedge heavy left behind. Right, let's go.
Did you say wedge heavy left or line?
Yes. Left.
Arc or spread out.
Say it, watch heavy left, and you're perfectly doing one right now. Very
I meant
good.
like left, not kill you. I know, right? Just looks like like.
If you got him.
Close enough for me to engage.
The right flank has to get a bit closer towards the team leader. We're in the forest right now. There you go, that's already looking better.
Members in the back, most positional left. Okay. Look over your shoulder every now and then. I don't want them to come behind from us.
Copy. Try your best to keep information while not in combat. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just try it as best as you can. If you can't keep up or anything, always be sure to warn the team leader.
Okay, everybody walking, please.
Imagine being tired.
Or do you need a full break?
You can recuperate.
Imagine being tired.
Why are you carrying around your little dinky gun?
Imagine carrying a gun that weighs 5 pounds.
Imagine carrying a gun that is nice ammo.
Okay.
On left and right flank, try to keep the same height. Also, the point of information is that you have a clear view.
Contact's right, contact's right!
Right.
Contact's right! Bearing 150.
Up the hill, everybody lose break formation, find cover and open fire.
Yeah. Dead.
Okay, reloading. I think there's two more. the fastest front from out of everyone.
What kind of medic are you?
Shut up! I honestly thought you guys were fast, man.
Okay, for future references, when we're breaking formation, I want the medic to be somewhere in the middle so that he can get to everybody if need be.
Time. Maybe we should give him a marksman rifle.
I mean... Seal, you're limping.
I'm walking.
Oh, no, I'm retarded.
No.
Okay, everybody, let's get to the wounded. Call security.
Everyone's fine but me. I'm now fine.
Alright, last which eliminated. Get the wound treated, and then we'll continue.
Separated.
I don't need to be.
Not with this patrol, but with the next
More
exercise.
money, Stitch.
I'll catch y'all
You?
later.
Alright.
Don't treat me, I have to go.
No.
User left your channel.
One wound.
Thanks.
Funeral marsh plays.
It's like two warring factions because I've seen two different uniforms on those.
Three.
They're just preset factions, like from armor or for the mods. It's not a custom one. And is everyone treated here?
I'm good.
I need treated for mental.
Don't need to pull security anymore. We're safe. Everybody get back.
Okay, so things is already going pretty good. I'm impressed how fast you actually learn to do the formation. Yes, it isn't perfect yet, but to be honest, it's just a matter of practice, and over time will work out better. Just reminding you, if you see someone not being in the right place, feel free to call them out, as they will call you out too if you are not in the correct place or something. It's just we have to keep an eye out for each other, just to make sure it works properly. As you have probably noticed, the wedge and the line are probably the most common formations you will have to use. The other two, echelon and the V formation, are more interesting on a section level. I doubt the teams will be using them often, if at all. Next, just to get a little bit away from the formation training, I would like to do something else. And that is training to take out tanks with infantry AT weapons. Because the problem with that often is if a tank shows up, it usually doesn't take long until it's able to start firing at us with HE rounds and machine guns and take us out. So it's pretty critical that tanks are eliminated as fast as possible. If we cannot do that, we have to more or less run for our lives. So we will practice shooting or shooting down or disabling some tanks with M136 launchers. For that purpose, I will figure out a good spot. I will let them come at us. Initially, I won't let them have a gunner, so it will only be the driver. And our job is to take them out, or at least disable them, before they can become a serious threat to us. That means your shots with the rocket launcher not only need to be somewhat accurate, they also need to be very fast. And on top of that, of course, no one can be standing behind you as you fire. And I want to practice that, so we are all able, everyone needs to be able to do that, not just riflemen, to have a rocket launcher, aim it as quickly as possible, and fire it as quickly as possible with the maximum accuracy you can achieve. Of course, you can always miss, it will happen, it will never change. But if you know what you're doing, there's a good chance that you can slow the tank down or even disable it. So, I will find a good location, I will spawn us some AT launchers, and then we will get shooting at some tanks.
So I'm using the small.
Once we hit it, I will actually Zeus control and figure out what we did and what damage we did do. Best outcome, of course, would be to just destroy the tank, but at the very least, disable it. If the turret is disabled, that's already a huge thing for us. They won't be able to repair it in front of us. If the crew disembarks, gun the crew down as fast as you can. You don't want to let them go away and get another tank.
War crimes. Oh.
Difficult to find good spots for that.
Are you gonna be using
Oh, is it possible
RPGs,
I get another box?
SMAs?
We will use a variety of AT launchers. We will start M136 ones. We will use RPGs. We will also use guided ones too.
Wouldn't it be a good proper? Since we chose a small, wouldn't it be a good opportunity to get us to practice with it? Since we're using the small now from the equipment, would it be best if we try to practice with that some?
It's actually a pretty good idea. I forgot we had that now. Oh yeah, the MK, yeah, we can definitely practice with that. That's a good idea. I've never used that fucking thing, so better get to it.
Oh, by the way, can I get another thing of box ammo?
Imagine needing ammo.
For tanks.
One of my boxes are like pretty much spent.
I mean, I doubt you will need your machine gun a lot. Let me bring the crate over here.
Gun down the crew.
That's true. Okay, that is not the AT launchers yet. It's just the ammunition. Still trying to figure out a good spot because as infantry, I don't want us to be completely in the open, but the tank is kind of supposed to approach over the open. What do we have here?
Also, I think the small has some sort of spotting round to it that lets you aim it better. I'm not sure that works in game though.
Okay, that looks like a good spot for us. Yeah, no, I just have to get us a crate with some rocket launchers. Someone of you has a really loud fan. Holy shit.
Oh, it's Hill. Hey, Hill.
I will gun you down.
You'll know why it was if you look at the map.
A box.
I actually honestly do not know if they're single use. No, they're not. Okay.
We
They're
need,
they're
Kind
re-
of
they're
ammunition
reloadable.
do I need for this thing?
I believe they're like 73 millimeter, 93 millimeter each. The small.
I can check that in the arsenal real quick.
It's also
Okay.
yours is. Oh no, that's not.
A little rocket chicken.
I'll back blast first.
Oh, that's not how it plays.
I think it will.
MK, MK3 HD8. We'll use the MK3 then for now. Okay, let me spawn in the ammunition. We are practicing Krav Maga soon.
Krav Maga.
The ammunition is MK3 HEDP, which would be high explosive dual purpose. I don't know how good it is against tanks. I've never used this weapon and this ammunition.
There's also a small. There's also a spotting rifle too.
Time to test it.
It shoots a It shoots a. You know that if you press F, you can see it. There's a small spotting rifle. That basically round you can fire that shows you a tracer. That'll aim it basically for you, kind of. So you shoot the round, see where it lands. You can shoot the rocket along the same vector.
What?
I thought it was another rocket launcher.
No. Like if you see small spotting rifle,
T-shirt gun.
it's basically like a. So a small.
Want a T-shirt?
We all grab one, or?
Yes.
Have we all practicing? I mean, I will assign who is actually carrying an idea. We all have one, but obviously in the field, not all of us would have one. We will have a couple of tanks coming up, so everyone will get to shoot at the tank. Don't worry. And I will say who is assigned to shoot. It will usually be 2 people, and everyone else is kind of pulling security. Of course, in the field, you wouldn't exactly know where the tank is going to come from most of the time. The tank will come over there from the wall where this gap is, or just break through the wall, but from that general direction, south, more or less. Let me know once you all grab the launcher and some ammunition, ideally. I'm gonna place us a few sandbags here.
Prince Johnny.
Completely exposed. Because I'm assuming that we are in some sort of fortified position defending, and the tank is rolling up on us. It's essentially the situation we are in.
Completely overloaded, I think. Run.
Okay.
So,
Most of you will probably be aware of this already. So when you probably would hear the tank. I mean, we will figure out in a moment, but you would most likely or guaranteed hear the tank before it shows up. And you know no friendly tank is the area, you can already get your rocket launcher ready and make sure it's loaded, because once the tank is there, you have no time to load. With picture up and picture down, you can obviously set the distance of your sights. If you have a clue from where the tank is most likely going to come, you can already set the range to fit with that. For example, we expect it to come from the wall in front, which is, I would say, roughly 100 meters, if not more. And you can already aim that way, or at least look that way. And you already announced clear my back blast before the tank even shows up. So you can aim at the wall and you can shoot when the tank comes up. However, be aware of, if you adjust your view or your rocket launcher a lot, so for example, you turn right, there's a possibility that someone is in your back blast again. So you have to keep an eye out, and you have to, whenever you shift around, call out black blast clear again, or clear my back blast. And then someone else who looks behind you is going to tell you it's clear, and only then you can fire. Now, when the tank shows up, it's critical that you fire as soon as possible. The tank is moving pretty quickly, there's only a low chance you will hit it. But if the tank is not slowing down, you have to take that chance. If the tank is slowing down, shoot it immediately and try to hit a vulnerable spot. Now, what exactly the vulnerable spots are depends on what kind of tank that is, but generally, hitting the tracks is effective, hitting the engine is effective, which is usually at the back, so you most likely won't be able to. And shooting at the turret might disable it, and shooting at the small gap between the body and the turret can also possibly. What exactly the weak spots are, as I said, depends on the model. What usually doesn't work is just shooting it from the front straight, because they're either so well armored or have like reactive armor that won't do anything. So any questions about how it works? Assume not. So I want Hill and Ruder to be the first ones to use the AT. I will spawn in the tank. The first few runs, it won't have a gunner. But remember, it is still a threat. Take it out as soon as possible. You will hear it coming close. Everyone else pulls security. If you see the crew bail out, gun it down immediately. Don't even hesitate to do it. It doesn't matter if they're armed or unarmed. It doesn't matter.
War crimes.
Oh, no.
Oh no, they're clear combatants.
It's not a war crime.
Reminds me of that fucking meme.
T-32.
T90.
I'll watch him spawn a T-40.
Okay, I can hear the engine.
Hill, you take the first shot.
Alright.
Most of your back blasts are clear at the moment.
Blast clear.
Back blast is clear. That is.
Hill.
Miss!
The miss.
Knock it down, Reuter.
Why isn't it firing?
Hey, ceasefire. Ceasefire. I will check what the damage is.
It's not critical.
It's
It's
definitely
getting
still
away.
moving. Hold on.
What do you think
What?
shooting it's gonna do?
It disappeared.
Got rid of it.
So it was still operable. You
That
could
worked.
still shoot with a machine gun, but you disabled the gun. The turret couldn't aim up and down anymore, which is already pretty good. So you wouldn't be able to shoot us with an HE round. Now we'll do that again, and it will be Ruder and Hill for this round again.
It didn't want to fire.
Did you load it?
Oh, that shit happens. Just
It was loaded, yes.
okay.
Also, there are anti-armor rounds for this thing too.
About who fires? Was this round Hill and Ruder again?
You get Versat this time, Rudder.
Same procedure as usual, James. Tank will be coming from the same direction, but not necessarily the same spot.
You make sure it's set to like act right mode. So it's the Mark 153 SMOD 0 mode, whatever that, not the spotting rifle. Because you see the spotting rifle, don't have any ammo for it, it's not gonna shoot anything.
Enemy armor coming up.
Nice, give it another one.
Fire, fire.
No, Summers!
Oh, hello.
Ceasefire.
Jesus, where'd your kills?
Got a man down.
Oh god, still alive!
Shoot it!
Ceasefire, it's not gonna do anything.
God, what happened to Miles?
He got hit by shrapnel, I guess.
Alright.
You did
No,
Come.
but I got him.
this bonus still thing.
It's fun.
Aim. I can
Guys here.
aiming.
Yeah, he's breaking up for me too.
That thing is combat ineffective. But still be able to retreat and drive away. That Miles got killed. Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, he's not killed, he's not dead yet.
He's unconscious.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll
if a
just
tank
say
is so
he's
close
dead.
to us, it's probably better to take the shot and risk something like that happening than waiting for it to take us out.
It was just shrapnel too.
Just so you know, we do have anti-armor rounds for this thing, so it's not just HEDP. This is basically the best of both worlds for both taking out infantry and armor.
Wait, there's AT rounds for that?
Yeah, it's called AA. Anti-armor.
That's okay. That's interesting because I was expecting AA to be anti-air.
You can't shoot anti-air with the unguided launcher. Well, you can, but
Yeah, that's why he was.
For me,
I thought that
it's just for me the common abbreviation for anti-tank is AT. That's why I didn't figure that out.
yeah, I
be
know.
honest.
I get it.
Launches are just heat usually.
There's also there are also heat rounds too.
That's that's the normal.
Okay, well in that case, I apologize. I didn't know that. But
Basically the worst.
It's
I
fine.
can put in the
Dual
actual
purpose.
anti-armor rounds once I find them. Huh.
Also, can you ace heal Miles? He's fine. He's just not waking
Yeah,
up.
I can do that. So.
Where'd you put your ammo, Barker?
Huh?
Where'd you put your ammo?
My gun.
I mean your backpack. You're not running. Never mind.
I put it down.
anymore.
There's the right ammunition should be in there now.
Put me on a DNR.
Yep, high explosive, any armor.
And the armor, it's so confusing. Oh yeah, it says when you hover over it, but it doesn't do that in the editor.
But is it like the ones for like aircraft called anti-plane or something?
No. AA is typically anti-air and AT is typically anti-tank. It's something completely new to me that AA means anti-armor, to be
I believe
honest.
he was joking.
Yeah. Who's big drunk?
These should be more effective.
Hopefully.
I mean, it's obviously anti-armor, so it should be.
I'm ready for battle.
But if you want to hit structures or light vehicles, it's actually less effective.
Doing my battle squats.
Or people. But you're not going to shoot these people.
This time, Hill and Ruda will get to shoot again
Yourself on
too,
the sandbag.
with better rounds, but Miles and Barker, it's your turn to take the AAT rounds and fire the thing down.
Is... I'm ready.
Yeah, Barker, Miles, okay.
I thought we were gonna. Thought like AT was here.
Barker and Miles now, right?
Doesn't really matter
Well, no,
where
not
exactly you are
necessarily.
standing, but you just need to make sure your back glass is clear. That's all that matters. You could be in the middle, to the right, to the left. Doesn't matter, as long as your back glass is clear.
No, I'm not doing that. No way.
I'm in danger.
Alright, my back glass is clear. I'm firing.
Yeah.
Also, a pro trip, which doesn't apply here right now, but if you're standing with a wall behind you, the back glass is gonna fucking hurt you. It's the person who fires it, believe me.
So don't shoot in buildings.
I've seen those
I have
videos.
learned it myself, painfully. But that isn't a good idea.
If you've
Okay.
seen those videos,
Tank will be coming up. I can hear it.
Alright, clear back blast.
The back glass is clear. I can see the turret.
Coming.
Shoot it!
my back blast.
It's clear, shoot!
There we go.
Nice.
It's actually gonna die the first time.
I agree.
It's gonna die the first round with smoking. The second round just did it faster. Wouldn't the fire effect last longer than the object?
Is that good?
We found a new oil refinery.
First round would have actually destroyed the tank because it was about to cook. The second round just did it faster for us and made it impossible for them to do anything before that. Just Miles, you need to fire a little faster. This thing had way too much time to enclose to us. I will do it with the same two again. Remember, you need to, obviously, of course, you want to take accurate shots, just make sure you take it out as quickly as you can. The closer it gets to us, the higher is the chance that our lives are over. So, time is key here. I'm gonna spawn it in again.
Hey, Miles, you're firing first, and you, Barker.
What about me?
Morrison.
You could even both fire at the same time. It doesn't really matter. What is critical is that you do it as fast as you can and that you hit the goddamn thing. That's what really matters. Because the tank is gonna come in.
Am I firing?
Back blast.
Clear.
No, same people again. Your backlist is clear, Barker. Miles, your backlist is currently clear.
Here it comes.
See the turret? Nice!
Nice hit.
Oh, what kind of bottle tank is that?
T-55.
Because the T-55 is not something big and scary.
I think they had the crops that they have the building automatic right on the turret. When you hit it, there's a high chance that you just explode the ammunition.
Maybe we'll do that again. This time it will be Morrison and myself firing.
Have fun.
This is on pro.
What's on second?
And then on the second run through, which will start with Hill and Ruda again, we will go up with T-72s and see how that works out. Because the T-55s seem to be hopeless against these things.
At least anti-armor rounds.
Why? Almost like they're 60 years old.
Pretty much.
Also, we can try longer range shots.
Bias, though.
Because I want to see how the spotting rifle works.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
think we
T90
should
I'd be
downgrade
scared.
our launchers.
Well, if they get anything modern, we're pretty fucked.
Yeah, long range is gonna play a role, but this is just about
I hear it.
taking a tank out as fast as you can. Okay, clear my back blast.
Back blast clear, Vulture. Back blast clear, Morrison.
Okay, stay clear of it.
Incoming.
Second one missed. Oh shit.
Shut the fuck up!
Guys.
Morrison missing again, always.
Please, I'm loading! I'm loading!
Okay, ceasefire, ceasefire.
Jesus Christ, get down.
Get down!
It's a cook-off, man. It's a cook-off.
I hope you bought your best barbecue steak.
How'd he die?
I want to check what damage that thing had after the 2 rounds, because let's be real, as close as it came, we wouldn't have been able to get up a 3rd round before we would have gotten wrecked. That's a fact.
Okay, but I
So I
want
want to check if the turret was actually damaged, so in that case it would have worked.
He has a strong heart rate. He's fine.
But how did he get hit? Like, what?
Oh
Did,
my god.
Crap, no.
he got shot. Did you get shot?
Okay, so when I say,
I seen.
let's say ceasefire next time, then ceasefire, and I
No.
only want 2 rounds to be fired, because that's what we have before the tank is gonna fuck us over.
I got you.
And I wanted to check the damage on this one.
I
We have to wait for a moment until the fucking fire is gone, and then Ruda and Hill, you will do it again against the T-72 this time.
Roger, Roger.
Then, right after that, we will do it with Miles and Barker again, then myself and Morrison, and then, yeah, then we could try to do it on a longer range if you want to. It's going to be interesting, but yeah.
We should
Also-
do it in like maybe an urban setting
Morrison
too.
got domed by a piece of cook.
But this is really just about that when the tank comes up to your position, it's like very close to you already, like this one is, that you react as fast as you can, and just fucking fires and stopping over there.
Also,
I
this
couldn't
thing,
fit 2 rockets in my bag, otherwise I would have killed it.
these things had 2 modes of fire. One's a spotting rifle. So we get rounds for it. We could use that to basically aim the thing better for longer ranges. Shoot a tracer that allows us to figure out where the rocket's gonna land before we shoot it.
What thing are you talking about?
Press F. You'll see spotting rifle.
This is one?
So go pull the rocket launcher out and then press F. It has two different fire modes. One shoots rocket. One shoots a spotting rifle.
Ah, I see.
So if we get rounds for that, we can use it to aim for longer ranges. It shoots a tracer round that we can use to guide our rockets.
What ammo does it take?
Spotting rifle rounds. I'm not really sure. I haven't used it before, but I'm curious.
Give me a second. I can check if I can find some.
It's not useful at this range, obviously, because it's so close. But at longer range, it could be helpful.
What happens? What do we press?
Oh my.
If you press F for the launcher, you can see a spotting rifle thing. You can load. Yeah, that thing. Yeah. See that as a tracer?
But again,
Like
That's
a
pretty
flare?
good. Hold on, I'm gonna do that again for all of you. Actually, let me put it in there so we can all try it out before we go with the next round. It was called MK217 something. Hold on. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
And learning is half the battle. Yes! Yes!
Yeah, the ammunition is called MK217 Spotting. And I think to load it, you need to get out the launcher, press F, small spotting rifle, and then you can reload it. Should be able to at least.
you're right.
Hey, I guess I'll just throw my backpack down.
It makes such a nice noise.
And it's actual rifle round, so it can do damage, so please don't shoot several of it.
Wonder if you guys can hurt someone with this.
Yes, you can. It shoots a rifle round.
Powered bullet for this thing.
It shoots a rifle round.
Shoot you with a flare. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Try it. See, look.
we have ourselves a prisoner.
Yeah, it definitely hurts. It definitely does. Holy shit.
It shoots a rifle round, I'm telling you, full power.
Hold on, let's all like load up and just have a firing line real quick. Hold on. Everyone just reload their guns and let's just spawn a bunch of them.
Pretend like we're using fireworks.
Very, very deadly fireworks. Feels like laser tag.
God,
Very
these
deadly.
things travel like Star Wars lasers.
Yeah, and they're set to fly at the exact same arc of the rocket. So one of these things perfectly maps out where the heck it's supposed to go.
Now, man, if you run out of ammo in your 5.56 rifle, you could just use this.
But I will mention right away what is just really, really fucking important when you use these things. When you want to use a spotting rifle and you have a rocket loaded, you fucking triple shack if you have the spotting rifle. Selected, okay? But if you find the rocket instead, that would kind of suck.
For everyone behind you. And in front of you.
Okay, I will refill it, but for now we will go as proceed. Everyone gets a shot at taking out a T-72, and then we can try out some long range.
So wanted to empty that.
Oh yeah, this is a mark. I think this shoots the same round as the HK-417, I think. It's 7.62, so...
Schneider, can I bother you about getting like an empty backpack I can throw some missiles in?
An empty backpack.
Is it the backpack I
Oh,
have
what
now,
happened
like,
to your
weighs me
backpack?
down? It weighs me down, so I can't like run or anything.
Join the club.
You can always get rid of your heavy rifle.
There's a backpack in the crate.
Thank you.
Okay, I hope we are both locked and loaded. Spawning in the tank.
Well, T-72 also had same structural weakness like the one before.
Okay, I can hear the tank. That is holy shit, that's fast. Backpacks are clear.
Loading.
Ceasefire.
That hit it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I think we damaged it, at least.
Let me check what the damage is on that thing. Heavy kills. It has slight damage to the gun, but only yellow. It's still operable.
These are a bit tougher then.
Okay, Brood until try again. I want to give you another shot. Maybe you can figure out a better spot to hit that thing at. I know it's pretty fast. I will try to make it a bit slower because I doubt the tank is going to charge at our position with 80 kilometers per hour. That will really surprise me.
Morrison. Hey, Schneider.
Yes.
Been a rocket behind me unsafe?
Okay,
Actually,
behind
like,
you.
Did it be actually like blown up and like kill me?
On the ground?
What happened? What are you talking about?
Put a rocket behind me.
No.
There's no rocket behind you.
It won't let us set a vehicle.
Means that thing. No, it won't do anything.
Okay, good. Want some shrapnel hitting and exploding.
So I think we really gotta get into the hull or turret ring. So we just try to hitting anything else, it's not gonna do any damage. Here it comes.
Yeah, I can hear it.
So at the back.
Browning, backless is clear, both of you. Nice, that looked good. Let me take a look.
Well, it stopped. We can still move. Tougher, sheesh.
And not do anything to it?
No damage?
No.
Nice.
I checked it, it was still able to go away and everything, but the gun was damaged, so it couldn't aim at all, so it wouldn't have been able to do anything to us. It would have had to fall back, so at least disabled it, more or less.
Gotcha.
Okay, next we have Barker and Miles. It's now your turn.
Ready?
Remember, guys, hull and turret ring. Otherwise, you're screwed.
I'm shooting a spotting thing on it too.
Can hear tank. Both your back blasts are clear.
Miles, you take it first.
Second one missed. Let me look the damage up.
That definitely hit the turret.
Second one missed, huh?
Second one missed, yes. There was only one impact.
I hit that thing.
Gun's disabled and the hull is damaged, so it can fall back once more, but it cannot hurt us anymore.
Yeah!
You saved us.
I'm 2 for 2.
And Morris is AFK. Great. Shit.
I thought I saw it impacted.
It flew by.
Shit.
I mean, that's why we fire with 2 rockets. We would do that in the field too, so in case that one misses, we still have the other one. Because I doubt it's gonna be the case that those rockets miss, else we have a huge problem. Which is probably that we will be in a grave soon. Okay, here we are. We still have enough time to do one on range. There's an airfield nearby. I think that's just perfect for that. I don't know what the effective range of this weapon is. I know you can set the sight to 250 meters, so I assume that's also the distance that this thing still works. I'm gonna set up sandbags on the airfield, or real quick. Of course, what we are going to do is just so we can actually do the range training. In reality, a tank would obviously be able to engage us over fucking almost a kilometer if it wanted to. But just imagine as if it were a situation where the tank just comes up a hill in front of us, but is still kind of like 200 meters out or something, so not right in front of us like it was now. Reality, or even in the game, if we were fighting a tank and the tank is like 500 meters away from us, we wouldn't be able to do anything against it, and it would just fuck up everything.
Well, I think it's actually effective past that. Past the 300 meters or farther. You have to aim up more. Oh. Did I kill him with logic?
Oof.
Call Spinos.
Oh.
No food. You forgot to eat. You forgot to eat, didn't you?
Nope. I forgot to drink, to be more precise.
Ready to be teleported.
I'll if I get there first. This launcher's too heavy.
Remove the deserter.
Stop! You violated the law.
I think you got the wrong one.
Don't have any cable ties.
Ah. You're here.
We can actually test that right now. It's max range.
There's a tank is gonna come down from that way, obviously from north about that. How do we do this? I mean, okay, the field would only have 2 rocket launchers, but for the sake of practicing, so I want you to line up with your launchers ready, and the first guy will be on the right who fires, and I will help you out by telling you who is firing next. If the first guy hits a tank and it's still active, the next guy is gonna fire as well, and we will continue until the tank is destroyed, and then we will spawn a new one. If you need ammunition, then just go to the crate, and I will see that you're not ready to fire. Let me get the crate out of the way, and I will also teleport Morrison out of the way. Actually, no.
Nice experiment to see how much damage a back blast can do.
And at what range?
But what about 100?
Okay.
So we're going around 100 then?
Depends on where the tank is.
Tank is gonna come about north. You will see him early enough. He's not gonna shield you because it's just practice for now. But he will move to us pretty rapidly. And I don't know what exactly the distance is. I will figure that out in a moment. It's pretty far away, probably way beyond 250 meters. Where's my rangefinder? The tank is currently 1,200 meters from us.
1,000?
It's the
I
end
think we
of
can hit that, boys.
the end of the airfield, like where the airfield road starts, is about 700 meters from here.
Dang, okay.
Give someone $5 if they can hit that tank.
I can't even see that tank right now.
Well, in the best case, this tank shouldn't reach our sandbags. That's all I'm demanding.
I can't even see this thing.
It's moving.
You see it?
So start moving, and then you will see it soon enough.
Yeah, guys, change up to 250 for
Oh, I
right
see
now,
it. Yeah, I
'cause
see.
Let's try to hit it.
That's terrific. That's some range right there.
Just wait until it gets closer.
Yeah, I will call it ranges. Hill, you're firing first whenever you're ready. Current distance 920 meters.
900?
900.
Coming.
888. This thing is supposed to drive a road, you stupid piece of shit. 821.
Doesn't wanna die.
805. 788. 775. 750.
That was short.
It was very much short, actually. Still too short. It's now 660 meters. I don't know why it's driving so weirdly.
Because it doesn't want to get shot.
600.
It's sentient.
I can't even see where it's landing at this point.
I'm watching if you fire again. Still too short, but it's getting closer. Tank is 460 meters. 145. Short. 400 meters. 378. Barely missed.
Dang it.
Impact next to the tracks. Impact next to the tracks. How's that thing is pissed? Come back here, you asshole. Too short?
I'm out.
Hey, Barker, you're next.
Alright.
Backless is clear, except for Morrison. 318 meters. 300. Standing, now's your chance. Hit it. Still active.
Watch out, Hill coming behind you, move.
Gotcha.
Miles, fireman ready. Nice job.
I was just taking off your backpack. It's slowing you down.
Was a record. Hill almost hit it when it was still pretty far out. It barely landed next to the tracks, exploded. Barker had a direct hit to the front, and also Miles. The next tank, Ruder's gonna fire first. Going to be a T-55 once again. I'm gonna spawn it closer this time, since the weapon is not effective that far.
So I'm guessing the best you can hope for is about 600 meters for this thing then, effectively.
Okay, let me get the range. 400 meters, fire when ready. Hit. Okay, Hill, ready, fire when ready.
I will.
Short.
Shit me.
Aka, fire when ready. Too far. Miles, fire when ready. Hit. Buddha, fire when ready. Little over it. Yeah, let me get it back over here.
Why is it always close? Always. Also, Ritter, I'm sorry. I think I hit you.
No, he didn't hit me.
Hit me, so it must have hit the box. You could disable the box.
Okay, hold for now until everyone is out of the danger zone.
You hit me. You burn-a-nice my face.
Okay, Barker, fire when ready.
Alright.
280 meters at the moment. Hit, Miles, fire when ready.
Help moving behind you.
It's about to cook. Hit on the turret, nice. Ruder, give it a killing blow if you can.
I'll be very careful.
Slide.
Oh, shoot him.
Okay, good job, Ruder. Your rocket literally scratched the top of the tank. That was so barely. Pretty sure you could have heard how it scratched it. Oh yeah, well I can just full heal you. That's not a problem.
Because 200, it was not 250 entirely, it was just barely below 250 meters.
And Morrison is. Wait, no, he's up.
I just brought him back. He was bleeding out on the ground.
Permission to flare him.
Oh, I'm just gonna. Was away, okay. Hill will be the first one firing again. Gonna use a T-70 this time.
Wait, do I not have my earplugs in? No, I do.
I cannot tell that for you. Okay, let me get that thing ready.
Tell me when you're ready.
Current distance 275 meters, fireman ready. To rifle short. Hit. Aka, fire and ready.
Ah, shit.
Far.
Moving behind you.
Else, fire and ready. Too far. Ruder, fire and ready.
We're out
Overshot.
of AT.
Say again.
Out of AT. Other thunker?
Who's shooting?
This. Ow. I think I hurt myself.
Whose
I'm
turn
gonna
is it?
spawn in more rapids. Hold on.
It's oh my! It dodged it! It dodged it!
That one hit, mine hit.
You saw that, right?
Yes.
It totally dodged it.
Yeah, I disabled it.
What damage is it? What's the damage?
Okay,
I think I hit the track.
Also, could we get some more AT, please?
I already put it in.
Okay.
The engine is destroyed, and also the gun was destroyed, so that thing is disabled. Cannot shoot and fire anymore, can also not move anymore, that thing is gone. Yeah, let's do a last round. This time, let's use an American Abrams tank.
Oh dear gosh, yes.
Americans have invaded. We discovered
So is this
oil.
qualifying for AT? Am I the designated AT now?
That's the only role you will be allowed to take on from now on.
Oh god.
We should determine this by battle flares. We should do it.
Second.
And this would be a nasty sight for any, like, armor coming up.
A line of rocket launchers, like. Well,
To
actually,
be honest, they will probably just put one AT round at the sandbags and that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not saying, like, we're all on the line, right? We're all just be spread out.
Yeah, definitely. So this is just for practicing.
We need to do, like, Napoleonic War line. E2.
all rockets fire at once. Volley fire!
How far out is that?
We'll see in a moment.
428. Fire at will when you can. It will
Just
fall
landed
off you.
short.
Closing
Short.
up. 350.
Alright, prepare.
Hit. Miss. Hit. From the side. Hit. From the front.
Disabled.
Another hit. Another hit. Another hit.
So, American engineering, right?
Let me check the damage. Ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
A tank. Oh, well. Oh.
According
It's still-
to this thing has 0 damage to any.
You're serious?
Was even in from the side, and not set well armored from the side.
Ow! Oh shit, my bad, my bad.
Rule
Getting
number
you on
1,
the rear,
always
please.
clear your back blast or make sure it's clear at least.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Can I even get his tracks?
Nice, nice hit. Hit. Hit.
I missed. Oh yeah.
Hit.
Yes!
And then
Oh, look at the guy coming out.
What the fuck?
Rob, you gotta make sure he's dead.
Let him burn! That's good, right, that's cool and usual. He's dead.
User left your channel.
I shot his corpse. He disconnected before I shot him.
So, these things are good against everything but Abrams. Good to know.
Held.
Against Abrams.
Give Hill
Yeah, how many rockets?
Victory jars.
I just think that sometimes when you get mod weapons, they don't mix very well with standard stuff, and vice
Yeah, yeah.
versa. Because I've seen sometimes things where you have a tank that just refuses to explode, no matter how much you shoot it.
That's what they should do. They should like some guys who like collect all these mods and merge them into one big one.
Yeah, like a terabyte for people to
Like
use.
balance them out.
Yeah, you
Think
just need
there's
an
an
entire
awesome-
computer.
What's up?
Everything's implemented from the start. Oh, I mean, if I look at the time, it's time to stop here. I thank you all for coming. I hope it was fun, even though it was more training than an actual operation. The formations are definitely something that is handy.
Parker, put
Give
that
it-
away.
No,
Create
I
some
don't
order.
have, I don't have a rocket in it. That's spotting.
Create some, I think, more order. It gives you more of an idea where you have to be at the time. And I think it gives team leaders better control over what the guys are doing, which makes their lives easier. Of course, with the echelon formation and the V formation, that is something we can only really practice if we have enough people for section level, because, as I mentioned before, I doubt echelon or the V are going to be very useful for single teams. But I'm glad it went that well. I'm surprised that the formations worked so well, considering it was the first time we actually did like a proper formation training. And yeah, I mean, attendance could have been better, but I kind of expected it to go down as soon as I mentioned the word training. That's how it is, unfortunately. But yeah, is there any comments about how it was today for you?
I like the AT session. I think that was informative.
Yeah, imagine if we went out in the actual mission, you didn't even know where the right rounds were, and we had to face a tank.
Yeah, that would have sucked. I don't even want to imagine.
I do have one request before we end it, though.
Yes.
Can we get like a firing line of a bunch of people with spotting rounds for the rocket? Really want to do that. Like a line execution with the spotting. Where's?
Oh, why don't I try to rush you down in a super high modern tank, and you'd have to stop me before I run you over?
I'd be the gunner. I'd gun.
No. If they had a gun, we'd be dead.
Not if I intentionally miss you for like
We're
3
in like
minutes.
an airfield. It's a flat plane. They would see us. Ah, yes. Everyone load up on their spotting. Load it up. We'll fire until we're all ready.
Present. Ready. Aim. Fire.
not dying.
What the fuck?
I not think you're shooting them with flares, you're shooting them with super BB.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna see something real quick.
Reload.
No, dude. I know you're trying to do it. I know what you're trying to do. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you gotta do it. This is how you gotta do it. Watch.
Oh my god. Motherfucker. That guy's still alive.
Aim for the head, guys.
For some reason that just sends him flying. Jesus Christ.
Also, when you fire a spy round, it acts that rocket launcher is actually being fired, so it creates a lot of shake. Look.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm done. I'll see you guys later.
That was a successful training.
Agreed.
See you later.
Yeah.
User left your channel. Channel switched. User joined your channel.
This spotting players is so like ridiculous.